Italy's top 5 tourist spots. Italy is one of the top destinations on vacationers' wish lists. Whatever your travel preferences, this exotic yet homey nation will fulfill them. Only the most ardent cynic could fail to appreciate the abundance of history, art, food, music, culture, sacred sites, lovely villages, and breathtaking scenery. Italy has full of amazing places to visit, from the towering Dolomite Mountains in the north to the beaches in Puglia and the historic temples in Sicily. These include some of the world's finest works of art and architecture, as well as breathtaking natural and scenic wonders. You can't go wrong wherever you decide to go. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. First up, Rome. Rome is the top destination on the list for the majority of tourists visiting Italy, both for its historical significance as the capital of most of ancient Europe and for its current status as one of the continent's most vibrant cities. The Colosseum, the Forum, the Pantheon, the Appian Way, and the Palatine Hill are remnants of its former splendor, competing for attention with the Vatican's enormous wealth. Take some time to take in the city itself in between visiting key sites like the Sistine Chapel and Michelangelo's Pietà. Explore the quaint alleyways of Trastevere, unwind in the Borghese Gardens, eat gelato on the Spanish Steps, sip morning cappuccinos in cafes, window shop on the Via Veneto, and throw a coin into the Trevi Fountain. So that you can come back repeatedly. To see everything, multiple trips are necessary. Florence, number 2. Florence, the epicenter of the Italian Renaissance, occasionally resembles a massive art gallery. With its huge dome defying gravity, the Duomo, also known as the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, is an icon of world architecture. This is one of the finest collections of Renaissance art in the entire world, along with its marble-inlaid bell tower by Giotto and the octagonal baptistry with its unmatched bronze doors by Ghiberti. More masterpieces adorn its churches and palaces, and half a dozen art museums are filled to the brim with paintings and sculpture. Take a stroll through the Boboli Gardens and visit the artist studios before you overindulge in the masterpieces at the Uffizi Gallery and Pitti Palace. And the Oltrarno Studios, or go leather shopping in Santa Croce. Italy's Venice. Who wouldn't fall in love with a city where the roads are made of water, the buses are boats, and the gondoliers' lilting songs fill the air? It is a magical city, and the city itself is what draws most visitors. The expansive Piazza San Marco, often known as Street Mark Square, serves as the city's center and is flanked by many of its key tourist destinations. The lofty Campanile towers over both the enormous Basilica of Street Mark and the Doge's Palace, which are both in Venice. One of the most romantic activities in Italy is a gondola trip. At the Grand Canal's end of the plaza, gondolas assemble. On your route to Rialto Bridge, turn around and enter the Warren of Confined, winding passages through the entrance under the clock tower in the opposite direction. But in Venice, where a picture postcard vista is around every turn, getting lost is one of the greatest pleasures. Towns in Tuscany's Hill 4. Stone towns in Tuscany that have Etruscan roots crown the region's uneven terrain. They are all perched atop hills, and several still have the castles and turrets that formerly provided protection for their dominant locations. Given that each has distinctive architecture, artwork, personalities, and narratives, it is challenging to pick one over the others. San Gimignano appears much more impressive when surrounded by walls that are mostly intact and quite brimming with towers. Like it was during the Middle Ages, when it served as a significant stop for travelers heading to Rome. Before the Romans arrived, Volterra was a significant Etruscan center, and the city still has remnants from both cultures. Arezzo's tourist attractions are a result of the numerous writers, artists, and architects that once resided there. Walled Cortona, like Volterra, was an Etruscan settlement that subsequently became Roman, but it also retains traces of its Florentine past. One of the oldest towns in Italy is Cortona. Tuscany is home to several of the top tourist destinations in Italy due to its hill towns' proximity to the cities of Florence, Siena, Pisa, and Lucca. Fifth and final, Milan. Milan is a significant entry point. However, because of its airport, it is frequently disregarded as a separate travel destination. That's unfortunate because Milan is one of the cities in Italy with the highest concentration of creative and architectural sites, making a visit essential for anybody interested in design, fashion, or shopping. The likes of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Verdi, Enrico Caruso, Toscanini, and fashion designer Giorgio Armani have called Milan their home and place of employment. The enormous cathedral known as Il Duomo in Milan is one of the most beautiful cathedrals in the entire world and the best example of flamboyant Gothic architecture. The most prominent opera venue in the world is La Scala. Da Vinci's The Last Supper is displayed on a monastery wall, and the city is home to numerous museums and palaces that are packed with treasures. Some of the world's finest art. And no fashionista can resist a stroll through the famed Quadrilatero. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.